What's up everyone, Dr. J. Feldman here, osteopathic doctor, and welcome to the #1 men's health channel on YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about one of the most controversial therapies that I think could possibly be a miracle for hair regrowth. I've been doing it myself. And if you stick to the end of this video, I'm going to teach you how to get this treatment for less than $200. This treatment usually averages about $1,000. So if you've watched my previous videos, you might already know what I'm going to be talking about, and that's PRP. Let's get into it.
Let me ask you, what really makes a good doctor? If you're not happy, how are you supposed to help your patients?
All right, let's start off watching a little video of me getting PRP treatment myself. Yes, I'm not just recommending this for my audience and viewers, but I actually use this treatment myself, and I've seen massive results with it. So I'm not just talking out of my butt. This is stuff that I've done heavy research on, done for myself, recommended for friends and family, and they've also seen some great results. Now, because this treatment for hair regrowth is still in its infancy, there is very limited research on it, so the medical community still is very hesitant to recommend this treatment, but I'm going to go ahead and say the benefits highly outweigh the risks, and I'll tell you why. So, PRP. What the hell is PRP, right? So PRP stands for platelet-rich plasma. Essentially, it's using your own body's growth factors to regrow your hair. And I'll teach you a little bit about how it works, and then we'll go into some treatment regimens. And again, if you stick with me until the end here, I'm going to be teaching you how to get this treatment for a fifth of the average price. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so how does PRP actually work? Well, you go to a doctor's office. They do this at typical med spas, dermatology offices, and several places actually that just focus on hair. But you go to see your doctor, and they'll take several vials of blood, typically from your arm. Once they take that blood, they'll centrifuge it down in a centrifuge machine, separating the red blood cells from the platelets. And those platelets, it's like a yellowy substance, contains growth factors in your blood. Those are proteins that tell your cells to grow. And they take about 20, 30 syringes worth of this growth factor, of this PRP, platelet-rich plasma, and they inject it into your scalp. Now, I've done this with and without anesthetic, and let me tell you, it is much easier with anesthetic. So using lidocaine, they do a nerve block in the scalp, and that nerve block will typically make it a little bit easier to tolerate the injections. There's no sugarcoating it, guys. This is a painful procedure, with or without anesthetic. It's very uncomfortable having massive amounts of fluids pumped into your scalp, which feels very awkward. It feels very uncomfortable. One of the main side effects of the anesthetic is your face can go a little bit numb, can feel a little bit full. Without the anesthetic, it can be horribly painful. I've done it with and without. Honestly, without anesthetic, I would say 8 out of 10, and the procedure lasts about 30 minutes of non-stop injections throughout your scalp. With anesthetic, about a 4. So highly recommend using the anesthesia. There's also some tricks that your doctor can use, including using a vibrator on one side of your head and putting the injection on the other side of your head. So a lot of different things to reduce the pain. So how does this actually work? You're introducing growth factors into dead and dying hair follicles, or hair follicles that have shrunk, and it's essentially telling those cells to grow. Growth factors say grow. So the principle and the concept behind this is relatively simple and easy to understand. The logic makes sense. I don't think we need to wait for mountains of research to come out. Before we give this a shot, for men who are listening who are serious about keeping and regrowing their hair, this should be a staple for your treatment. And unlike the other treatments that I recommend, this one does not have to be done every day. So let's get into treatment regimen. How do I actually use this, and how do I recommend that you use this treatment? Very simple. If you're just beginning your hair regrowth journey and your hair treatment therapy, this is something that you should be doing once a month for the first 3 to 5 months. You're going to make an appointment with your doctor to come in consecutively every month, and they're going to be doing the same treatment on you, centrifuging your blood, shooting it back into your scalp, introducing those growth factors so that you can regrow that hair. Now, after that 3 to 5 months, which at that point you should start seeing massive results in terms of stopping loss and sparking hair regrowth, that's when you can cut treatment frequency back to once every 3 months. Now, again, with hair loss therapy, this isn't something that you do once and then you stop. You need to be on treatment to stop hair loss forever. So this is something that you will be doing likely for the whole life of your journey here. But again, much less frequently. This isn't like the red light therapy and the finasteride where you have to do it every day, every week. So I promised you that I would teach you how to get this for a fifth of the normal price. So if you go to your typical med spa, they're typically going to charge you between $1,000 and $1,500 per treatment, which can really add up, especially if you're, not making six figures and crushing it. This can be a very financially burdensome and a massive hoop to jump through for treatment. And we don't want that. We want this to be accessible for everybody. And I have a feeling everybody can afford $200 per month if you're serious about regrowing your hair and maintaining your hair. So here's how you do it, and here's what I do myself. Because I want a bargain, and it's not like I'm getting different or better medicine. It's medicine coming from my body. So it's really hard to screw this up as a doctor as long as you're, practicing according to standards. So Groupon is the secret. You're going to go on Groupon and you're going to look up scalp PRP. Now you might have to drive 20, 30 miles, but chances are you're going to find a relatively new med spa that needs business that is going to try and upsell you other things. But they make the PRP very affordable. And especially if you have the Groupon subscription, where it's like $5 per month and you get an extra 20% off of these treatments, you can get this treatment as low as like $150, guys. It's really, really powerful, which is like at cost for them. So go on Groupon, see if they offer scalp PRP near you. If they do not offer scalp PRP, look for PRP and contact that clinic to see if they're able to do it. Because honestly, the treatment is the same, whether they're doing PRP on your face for skin rejuvenation or on other areas for various other purposes, because PRP is something that's used for multiple different medical conditions and multiple different purposes. Chances are they can put that PRP in your scalp for the same price. Okay, I hope that was helpful. I hope you are ready for PRP. We've talked about the pain, we've talked about how it works, we've talked about the cost and how to hack the cost of PRP. So if you found this video helpful, please do me a favor, hit the like button, please subscribe and hit that bell notification. It lets YouTube know that this video and this channel is important, and we're gonna help a lot of men out there get the treatment that they need to maintain their manlyhood and stay confident, because that's what this is all about. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a solid, and I'll see you in the next one.